Alright, so today we're doing a look back review for Visage. This is a really good atmospheric horror game inspired by PT. It has fairly good scares and tension. There's a lot of sort of gets like this, like someone in the house type feel in a lot of it. You know, there's a lot of different types of gameplay. Some of it's the classic horror hide and seek stuff, but that's not too repetitive. There's fairly decent puzzles. Although sometimes one thing is that there's unfortunately a fair too many scavenger hunts where you have to find a bunch of things. They're not impossible, but they just feel like a big time waster. The lighting mechanics are decent, where you have to stay in the light to stay sane. So sometimes it's a bit hard to tell why an area is marked dark or not dark. Sometimes. The inventory controls are also a bit confusing at first. There's also one part of the game with a good unique camera flash to find ghostly stuff part of it. There's also good uses of impossible space at times. In terms of story, there's an opening part and a closing part, and three main sort of quests about different people. The one with the little girl is fairly good. That's the one with the camera flash mechanic to find ghostly things. There's a lot of good atmosphere in that one. The story's fairly good, but a little stereotypical. The one with the disabled guy is the worst of the three. It's not bad, but it's much more like other horror games, especially Outlast. There's a lot of hide and seek gameplay in that one, and it takes place in the less spooky asylum as opposed to the more spooky house, unlike the other two. The one with the older lady is the best one. There's a lot of the house and these portals that go to random different creepy environments. It has the best scares and tension. There's also a lot of game content for the sort of secret good ending. It has some good sections in it. The aesthetics are great. The house is great. It has that normal world feel from PT and Paranormal Activity. It makes the world feel more connected to ours, but that makes the horror feel more real in a way. The other environments are good and creepy with a lot of use of impossible space and places that look destroyed and feel like they're collapsing in on themselves. Outside of what I said about the asylum being a bit bland, that's pretty good overall. There's good use of darkness with well-defined shadows. There's also good sound design and music cues. There's a lot of good silent to leading to bigger noise. Overall, it's a good horror game with a great atmosphere. Personally, I think this is the best horror game since Amnesia 1. It's really good. I'm giving it an 8.70. Thank you to anyone who likes, comments, or subscribes. That's it.